To the USAA Salute to Service Lounge. Thank you guys for being here in the Super Bowl experience. Thank you for your service. We obviously have a lot of fun to be had today. As you see this little thing, you'll be wondering what it is. This is called a catch box, and it's for asking questions. There's a microphone built into it, but for real, like if you guys want to ask a question, I'll just do that, okay? Then you just talk right into it. Let's see if I can catch it. Okay, good. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together.
Meta.
Absolute stunner on your back. From the Las Vegas Raiders, here's Ashton Jeanty, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what's up? We got some Raiders fans in the house. What a total shock, huh?
Intro music, man.
I know, man. Raider Nation is no joke. What was the call like for you when you found out you were going to the Raiders and that you were going to have this crazy fan base backing you up?
Man, it was super exciting. I mean, it was a legendary moment. And,
Stop recording.
They said, "Welcome to the dark side." That was everything for me.
Obviously, your career at Boise State was remarkable. Was it kind of strange, though, going from like trucking UNLV players at Allegiant Stadium to that being your home stadium now in Vegas?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I felt, already comfortable in that stadium, making plays, in college. So it was almost like it was meant to be.
You're here today at the Salute to Service Lounge because I know that the military is very important to you, but explain why.
Yeah, so my dad served 20 years in the Navy. Just to all the veterans, who served this country, doing amazing things for us, protecting us, doing so much. It doesn't go unnoticed to me, and I'm extremely appreciative, and we're truly privileged here, because of the people who serve this country.
Tell us about your experience entering the league, because I remember I was watching some preseason games, and it was your first time wearing the Raiders uniform, and the commentators were like, "Oh goodness," because you were out here just flooring dudes. Was that an expectation of yours? I mean, obviously you had a great career in college, but the NFL, everyone says, everyone's just bigger and faster, and you never know exactly what's going to happen. But were you surprised with how much success you found as quickly as you did?
No, I don't think so. Just because of the work that I put in, and the confidence that I have in myself, and obviously I got drafted there for a reason, and I was able to prove it.
Let's talk about what your weekly schedule kind of looks like. You got a big game coming up on Sunday. What are you doing? How early does it start for you?
It starts at 5 a.m. So I get up, head to the facility. So I'm big on my faith, so I usually read my Bible in the morning, and then get treatment, eat breakfast, watch film. Then by that time it's team meetings. So we have our meetings, then more meetings, and then we go on a lunch break. Then it's practice, then it's more film, and then I go home.
How many calories are you consuming in a day? Because it feels like there's a lot of calories being burnt on the way out. Do you have to have like a huge breakfast to get going?
Oh yeah, for sure. I would say somewhere to 3,000 to 5,000 calories a day. I'm burning like 3,000 calories at practice easy.
As far as your teammates on the Raiders, anytime you're coming in as a rookie, right? Do you worry that you're gonna like the guys, that they're gonna accept you right away? Is that a concern?
Yeah, it's definitely a concern always, obviously, because you're just coming into a new atmosphere, meeting a lot of people. But everybody on the team was great to me. I've made a lot of relationships already, and continuing to build on those. I'm excited for it.
If you were to pinpoint any, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a teammate on the Raiders, but anyone along the way that's kind of taken you under their wing and offered you some good advice or just some mentorship, who would those people be?
So for starters, Raheem Mostert. So he's a great vet on the team, and he really just gave me advice on a bunch of things, especially off the field, and just building for life after football, which is very important to me. And then Devin White, he plays linebacker, so we're going against each other in practice every day. Just talking trash and just making each other better.
As far as Vegas as a whole, because I lived in Vegas for 20 years, love to see what the Raiders are doing in the community. What are some of the things that you've been able to get out there to do that you feel like really have an impact?
Yeah, so we did a gift drive, to underprivileged children, just giving them gifts and just spending time with them. I got to visit Benji. His name is Benji, so he survived cancer twice. So I surprised him at his house, gave them tickets to the game. So just being in the community and being able to impact people's lives, and you never know how it's gonna change their life, or how they're gonna view it for the rest of their lives.
Take us through that process, because like if you go to UMC, for example, and you're meeting with kids that are in the hospital and sometimes fighting for their lives, what kind of perspective does that give you?
It's everything. I'm super duper blessed, and that's kind of the perspective I always have. Doing different things like that, and my life could be each and any other way. All of us we're blessed, no matter what's going on, how hard you might think it is. Somebody else is going through something that might be even tougher than yours, and they're pushing on and continuing each and every single day. So even somebody like that inspires me. We all can be inspired by anybody.
When you got into the league and all this hard work and you're finally there and you're finding success, what's one rookie purchase you're like, I'm gonna treat myself?
It was for sure a car. I got a custom built Mustang on the way.
It's on the way?
It's on the way. Yeah.
What kind of engine does it have?
I'm not sure.
A fast one.
It's a fast one, though, for sure.
As far as what you hope these next couple of seasons look like for you with the Raiders organization, do you have goals that you set for yourself?
Yeah, you gotta set goals. You gotta chase after something. So from a team standpoint, is to make the playoffs, bring some more wins back to the Raiders organization. I'm going. I'm shooting big. I'm going for the stars. Hopefully, bring a Super Bowl home one day.
The Super Bowl.
Let's go.
That's a Vegas, Could be all right, if any of you guys have a question, you can go ahead and put your hand up and I'll throw you the catch box. We'll start with you right here. What's your name? Where are you from, sir?
Gavin, from California.
Well,
who do you think your quarterback gonna be next year for the Raiders?
well, so okay, I'll jump in a little bit because there are some things that we can't talk about because of league rules. But you asked the question, so if you want to answer it, we can.
I'll answer it. That's a good question, for sure. But obviously, with the way things went, I have no idea what's gonna happen. There's this one guy everybody's been talking about. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's out of my hands, so I'm leaving it up to the front office.
All right, let's go right over here to this little Seahawks fan right there. Both of you guys can ask a question. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Simeon from Tacoma, Washington.
Welcome. Good to have you.
And a question for you, Ashton. I feel like you should have won the Heisman over Travis. Travis did have a good season, although, but Boise State is a great college, but I feel like if you would have went to Alabama or something like that,
Like Power 5 school.
yep, you would have won, because that's what they did to CMC, Christian McCaffrey.
That's a good
These
point.
questions from the audience are loaded. Make some predictions for the draft. Okay. We'll go right next to you there. What's your name? Where are you from?
The same. I live in the
Same place, Washington. What's your name?
What's your name?
Well, it's nice to have you. What's your question?
Why? If you're retired, are you gonna go to the Hall of Fame if you?
I'm gonna say, hopefully at the end of my career, I'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Do you have anyone on the Mount Rushmore of people that you would like to present you with a Hall of Fame jacket if we end up getting there one day because you just grew up really respecting them as a player?
I would say, LaDainian Tomlinson or Barry Sanders.
Nice. All right, take that box and throw it to your fellow 12th over here. See, that's awesome. Nice. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Megan. I live in Tampa, but I'm claiming Seattle because we're in Florida. So I'm not going to ask you anything that's, I hope, too hard. But so, us Seattle folks, we love us some Pete Carroll. So I just wanted to ask you if you've ever met anybody. I can't remember how old Pete is, but he's pretty old, but 70 something. Running around in practice and getting all hype and. Have you ever met anybody in your life that is more enthusiastic than Pete Carroll? And was there anything in particular that Pete used to say to you that was like his go-to phrase that you would care to share? Because we love Pete.
I don't think I have, especially, somebody at that age, like he's just super passionate and, it's almost like unreal, like the energy he brings every single day, whether it was, loss after loss after loss. He kept bringing the energy every single day, optimistic, like
Pete Carroll, right?
no other. And one thing that he always said about the game of football is it's just about doing right longer than the other team.
What flavored gum does he chew? Because it appears to be gum.
I think it's, I don't know, but it's usually like the Hubble Bubble. He just takes it and just tosses it.
Is it really?
Yeah, bubble gum.
I like that you know it all. That's fantastic. All right, okay. We'll start with the Patriots and then we'll go to the Raiders there. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Nick. I'm from Portland, Oregon. Ashton, I was a huge Penn State fan, so obviously Penn State beat you guys last year. But I want to know what that was like playing in the Fiesta Bowl last year. Like what that was like.
It was amazing. It was a great opportunity. Obviously, we didn't come away with the win, but just to be there, be on that stage, bring Boise to their first playoff appearance was everything.
We'll go right behind you there, the guy wearing the Raiders. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Oliver from Fairfield, California.
Nice to have
First
you.
of all, I'd like to thank you for spending your busy time and for the veterans and my family here spending time with us and answering questions. I appreciate it. And, me being a Navy guy, I was stationed in San Diego for 4 years, beautiful San Diego, and your pops being in the Navy for 20 years. What was your favorite Navy base as a child growing up?
Ooh, that's a great question. I'd probably say when we lived in Naples, Italy. Yeah, the base out there. If I remember, it's called like Greciano di Aversa, but it was just dope to be out there and travel, be immersed in a new culture. It was amazing.
Thank you very much. Stay healthy, young man.
I appreciate you.
We'll go right, yeah, you can toss it to that guy right behind you, and then we'll come up front here. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Mark from Sacramento.
Thanks for being here.
Hey, thank you very much for your time, Ashton. Appreciate you. Hey, every rookie has a welcome to the NFL moment. Just wanted to care to share what your welcome to the NFL moment was.
Yeah, so it was the first padded practice of training camp. We were running mid-zone to the left, and Landon Roberts, he used to play for the Patriots. So he shot the B gap and hit me so hard, laid me on my back. But I got right back up though. That's all I
So you have moments that hurt like that, but was like the first touchdown. What do you get sentimental about when you look back on your first days in the league?
Yeah, I definitely think about the first touchdown for sure, and I mean just getting that phone call, sharing the moment with all my family, just the excitement, seeing the proudness on my mom, my dad, my brother, my girlfriend's face. That moment was everything.
I thought you were just going to give girlfriends, and I was like, oh.
Girlfriends.
Okay, that's more. Let's toss that box right up here to the young lady wearing the Seahawks head. We got another one back here? Yeah, go ahead. What's your name?
My name's Cole. I'm from Seattle.
Okay, thanks for being here, Cole. What's up?
And if you were to be traded, which team would you like to be traded?
Don't leave.
No!
Next question.
Let's bring it up here to the young lady wearing the Seahawks contraption. What? Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yes.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm from Spanaway, Washington.
Well,
Wanted to ask, as a military brat, also been in the military, my son's been in the military, have you ever been influenced or pushed to try to sign up for a service? And if you did was to sign up for a service, what service would you have signed up?
I I was never really pushed
Okay.
to sign up. I think just because I was an athlete and I was doing really well always. It was never something that got pushed on me. But if I did, I'd probably just follow in my dad's footsteps and join the Navy.
Okay. Now, if you wasn't like going to college or whatever, would you have signed up? Because my son was like, definitely no.
Yeah, I don't think I'm built for that life.
You get exactly. That's how I was wondering. As a son, as a service member, you see all that. You know.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So he's like, most likely not.
I mean, you're obviously a very gifted guy, and I think that most people with a couple eyes understand that you're built for this. But was there ever any doubt for you along the way? Was there anyone that maybe discounted you, said, "Oh, maybe you're not big enough to be running," whatever it may be, that stuck with you and provided motivation because you're like, I heard it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely had haters for sure. There's always gonna be people hating, but I never lost confidence in myself because I knew my abilities. But as much people as I had doubted me, I had just as much people that believed in me and spoke life into me.
Got time for one more question. What team do you line up against and go, today is going to hurt?
Ooh, I mean, it was damn near all of them, but I would say probably the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs for sure.
Hey man, I'll tell you what, it's been so cool having you here. Put your hands together for Ashton. So if you guys want to be Mike over here on this wall, he's going to take some pictures, say hello to you guys, and then he's already signed some things for you.
Oh, cut in line. Hey, what's going on, Fitch?
Salute to Sir Ryan, brought to you by USA.
Stand to the right. We got
Okay.
Stand to the right.
Oh, to the left.
I can pull it back. Yeah. Some space. Give him some space. Back up. This way. This way. This way. This way.
Yeah. I'm about to sign it like, with that song.